that you're powerful when your name is called.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Reclaiming My Life with your host, Claudia Massey. Look, I am extremely excited today. I have international award winning filmmaker, director, writer, producer. I mean, you name it, y'all. Come on, look, Mr. Aaron Avont Johnson.
Hey, yeah, how you doing? How you doing?
Welcome, Aaron.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm so excited that you're here. Look, I don't know if we have enough time this day, y'all, this day, to talk about all the things that Aaron has done, is doing, will do.
Yes, man.
Look, you started your film company at age 9.
Yeah, I was a little old baby. 9 years old, yes, man.
Age 9.
Yeah, it was a funny story. My mom, one night, she was trying to create a slideshow on her computer, and she couldn't figure it out. So I was like, "Hey, mom, let me see if I can do a little something, something." So I took her laptop, and within that one night, I taught myself the program, and I created slideshows, and I showed them the next morning. I was like, "This is what I want to do. Whatever this is, this is it." And then from there, that's how it kind of kicked off. It kicked off into, me going into the film industry. So yeah, I was a little baby dude.
Right. And still a baby because you're only 24 years old.
Yes.
So you know what, y'all? We're going to take you on a journey now because he's only 24 years old.
Yes, right.
Started at age 9. You did your first film at age 12, right?
Yes, yes, yes. My very first short film, it was entitled Lost, and that short film won at the Widescreen Film and Music Video Festival, and that was honestly the thing that bit me. That's when I got the filmmaking bug to say, hey, this is what I want to do. When I won that first festival, and then it kicked off from there. So it started at that young,
Wow.
very young age.
Well, you know what? Let's give him a sneak peek. Y'all take a look at the trailer for Lost.
Sometimes in life, the pain can get so heavy. That it can make us forget who we are.
Shut up, man! Your mother and your brother are dead
This is only the beginning of my story.
because of you.
Hello. My name is Death.
All right. Look, y'all, that was Lost. Now, age 13.
Yeah, yes.
So what inspired you to, think of to even do a film like Lost?
Oh, wow. Well, initially I wanted to, for my very first film, I wanted to tell a backstory of, really dealing with the homeless aspect, people who, finds themselves in unfortunate situations and not really knowing what got them in those situations. So I really wanted to highlight that. And, me doing that at, 12 and 13, was also around the same time I started writing. So that's when I, went into writing the books, You Are Never Too Young, which is my very first book I wrote. Then that catapulted into another book when I was like 14, winning mind battles, and that's when God really was just showing me, "Hey, son, you can write. Why so? Just go ahead and get it out." So just
Hey, son, you can write, you can direct, you can do it all. So, winning mind battles. What was that book about?
Winning mind battles was a book dealing with teen depression and mental illness, and young people. Even at that young age. At the time of when I was like, 14 writing a book, many people, it wasn't, mental illness is a big thing now. It really wasn't a thing at the time. But I realized the importance and the significance of it, especially because I was a traveling speaker as well. So I was speaking at different schools and, juvenile detention centers and prisons, and I was just noticing just how the effect it was on people when it comes down to mental illness, and how it wasn't being addressed, especially in our youth and our young people. So that was one of the things that really pushed me to like, hey, let's shine a light on this. So
Wow.
yes, ma'am.
So this was at age 14 that
14,
you were
yeah.
traveling and speaking and
Yes,
mentoring.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Boy, I can't wait to meet your parents. Wow, that's awesome. So I know that you've been honored,
Yes.
countless
Yes. Yes. Yes.
again, he's only 24. Countless times among some of the greatest, like Marvin Sapp, Harry Belafonte.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talk to us about that. What are some of the awards that you've received?
Jeez. Okay. God has been good in that area. I said, Lord, if you don't give me another award, I'm grateful. Let's see. One of the awards was the 365 Black Awards. I was 14. And that's when I was honored on BET along with Ava DuVernay, Marvin Sapp, Mark Morial, and some other great, world leaders at the time. Another award I can think of was the Trayvon Martin Foundation. They honored me alongside Bishop T.D. Jakes, Harry Belafonte. This was during the time, he was alive.
Yes. Yeah.
And let's see, another award was when I went over to London. I had won the 2 awards over there for Lost, the feature film, because I ended up turning Lost from a short film to a feature when I was 16. So I went over to London and we won 2 awards over there at a major festival for the film. And it's so many I can go down, humbly speaking. It's so many I can go down, but I may be 24, but I'm really 87 in the mind, so I don't remember everything. I just know God has been good.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Look, I'm so proud. In this moment, it's like I just want to hug you like you're my baby.
Listen, we family. Look, we all kin.
Yes, yes, I'm so proud. Look, I know your mom and your father, they're just so overjoyed, and it really goes to show, who they are.
Oh, yeah.
Who they are as parents.
Absolutely.
Also, hey, you have an Aaron Avont Johnson Day.
Yes. See, you just reminded me of something else. I told you I'm young, but I'm old. Yes, Aaron Avont Johnson Day. I was 17 when my hometown, because I'm originally from Miami, Florida. Miami, I got a proclamation from the city. Proclamation from the state, as well as my own day. They presented me my own day at my film festival at Lost. We had about 700 people come out that year to see Lost when it first premiered. And yeah, the city came out and they honored me with my own day at 17. So God has been good. He's been good. Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Amazing. Look, and I just want to let the people know because, like you said, you're so humble. But, I had to have notes, right? I have to have notes. Normally, I don't even have notes. I said, you know what? This is too much. I can't remember all of this. This 24 years old, you have so much. Look, you've been recognized by NBC,
Yes.
ABC, McDonald's. I tell you, you've been recognized by the state of Florida, Essence, BT, 40 Under 40 Award, and so much more.
Yeah. Yes.
So much more.
Yes, ma'am.
What's next for Aaron?
Oh, so much, so much. A lot more projects this year. A lot more projects this year. I'm getting ready to go on a festival run with one of my newest projects called Monday. So I'm really excited about that. And we just released Embracing the Dream, which is a documentary that went to Prime. And that documentary basically details the story of not just my journey, but my family's journey as a whole, because it truly is a journey. And what is so funny, we documented everything. So everything from starting at 9 all the way up to, where we are now, and it really goes to show, a family of resilience, a family that believes in God, a family that doesn't compromise their faith to be in the entertainment industry, because that's a whole message within itself.
Yes.
But ultimately, I created this documentary for every dreamer, every believer, every visionary, anybody that has a dream, purpose, or a vision. This documentary is for them. So
Wow.
yeah, that's what we're excited about.
Well, look, y'all, I have seen the documentary. I have smiled. I have cried. I have felt so much joy. I've seen your mother, I'm going to show y'all a clip later, y'all. Second half, I'm going to show you a clip. But let me tell you, it's phenomenal. And you did this documentary.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Directed it, produced it. Yes, ma'am.
Wow, amazing. You are absolutely amazing. Look, y'all, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with more of the Johnsons because, look, y'all going to have to meet one of the parents, okay? Come on now. So we'll be right back with more from the Johnsons.
My mother is one of the strongest people I know. It wasn't necessarily because she was in love, but really again was just looking for a way to escape the abuse. We unfortunately became homeless.
The doctor said we both almost died. So I suffered. I suffered in silence. From there on, she became my momager. We started traveling all over the world. And nearly 8 years later, I'm sitting here as my mom's business partner.
Then we started something called Quartet Unstoppable.
If she says she's gonna do it, she does it.
It seems like everything you touch turns to gold.
Everybody that was raised around her is doing good in life.
I began to really admire and respect her. I was instantly motivated.
I'm talking about a full-blown production, lights, camera, action.
I'm so thankful that Claudia and I crossed paths.
Claudia always go over and beyond.
But for someone who's been hurt so much, she only want to help you.
My mom always finds a way to count everything joy.
All right, y'all. We are back with the Johnson family. Look, yes. Joining us, we have Pastor Johnson, Aaron's father.
Yes, I
And good. Thank you so much for asking. How are you?
am fine.
Yes, wonderful. And then we have Dontrell.
Good morning.
Yes, Aaron's brother. Yes, I'm just so happy to have you all here. Thank you so much for coming to Reclaiming My Life.
Of course, thank you for us.
Yes, absolutely, y'all. Look, this is the Johnson family, y'all. If y'all don't know, you better find out. Look, you better ask somebody. Look, I'm going to start with you, Dad. Look, let me ask you. I mean, when we're talking about Aaron, 9 years old, I mean, how did all of this, I mean, what were you and Mom doing to, generate all of this success and these stars? And I mean, what was going on in your house?
The truth.
The truth.
Okay, well, it's funny that Dontrell and Aaron is here because it started with them.
Okay.
I actually wanted them to play football. So I took them to the park, signed them up, spent all that money buying equipment and everything, and took them out to the field. And at that time, Aaron and Dontrell was real chubby. So the coach was like, yeah, we could use them on the line. And I'm out there with my chest stuck out. I'm talking all the noise. I'm the loudest parent out there because I just know my boys finna shut it down. And I just found out they was not athletic.
It wasn't in God's plan. It wasn't in God's plan.
Yeah, they was at least like 100 or something pounds. Going close to knocking on like at least 150.
Okay.
Bad enough at age of point.
Yeah, so, this little skinny guy just came and just flipped both of them up in the air, and I was like,
Hold on now, Ray. He flipped him. I quit. That was the thing. I had quit. I just said this wasn't for me. I just knew this wasn't for me. The park police had to try to find me because when I showed up late to the practice, he was like, yeah, you gonna run these laps? I ran one and went to sleep the rest, and they couldn't find me. So I was like, yeah, this ain't.
So, the coach pulled me to the side and said, Dad, I know you might want this for them, but this not for them. So it took me a couple of weeks to get out my feelings because I was mad and upset. And
Yet we get to hear this every other year. It's trauma I'm trying to forget about.
So after that, he came to me one day and said, Dad, I want to be a movie producer. So I was like, do you even know what that is? And he was like, kind of, sort of, but that's what I want to do. So I'm still thinking how I'm going to get them to play sports.
Right.
And we went to a church service later that week. And I never forget, Bishop William Tony, he was preaching. He just stopped preaching and he went to prophesy. And he said, Mom, Dad, stand up. We stood up. And he said, from this point on, God don't want you to buy him no more toys.
Oh, wow.
He wants you to buy him electronic equipment that deals with film.
Wow.
So that's what we did. And this is the result of it.
Wow, obedience.
I may add, that was the second prophecy they got, because the first one was even when we were younger than that, before my younger brother was even here, and it was by a prophet Todd Hall. And he told my parents, he said, you're going to have 3 sons, one in music, one in film, and one in sports. And that is literally what God gave him, because my younger brother, he's the sports one. You know, he played the sports. So he got sports.
Fine.
You did.
Yeah, apparently. I apparently got one.
Right, so he the baby. And how old is he?
He is 19.
Okay, so you had to wait a little bit.
Yeah. I had to work.
Well, Lord, bless the Lord. So, Dontrell, let me ask you. Look, I know you're in music and you've done a lot. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey.
Yes. So music for me started off at a young age. We've been in church all of our life. So I think the first little bit of the music that I got was in church. You know, I play the drums, I play the keyboard. I've always been part of the ministry in church. So that's kind of where I got my first taste at it. And then as I got older, I got into musical theater in school and it just kind of grew from there. I was blessed enough to work with this man right here. We did projects together. We did Predestined, which is a gospel musical. And he wrote the story. I wrote the soundtracks and it was fun to collaborate together. And that's kind of my journey.
Wow. So Predestined. Now, I saw that, that was also one of your films. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Predestined is an urban musical. Funny enough, we shot Predestined smack dab in the middle of COVID.
Wow.
That was 2020. We was probably one of the few productions in our city that actually was going. Nobody caught COVID, y'all. Okay, I'm not saying we follow those messages and all. We was very cautious. But Predestined is an urban musical film about a preacher's daughter turned R&B star whose life get flipped upside down when her mother passes and leaves her at the church.
Wow.
So she goes back home to deal with, her mother's ministry, and she's not trying to reclaim the role of being a pastor, especially being this big star, R&B star. And it is a soundtrack that goes along with that. Honestly, I say the soundtrack and the film go hand in hand. Very similar to how the soundtrack is with Dreamgirls.
Okay.
Dreamgirls film. So I was just like, how they go hand in hand, this goes hand in hand. And it was very fun collaborating. My entire family, all of us is in the project. We all did background vocals, so we was jumping in on backgrounds. My mom actually performed in the show, in the film. And to actually give a little bit of context about the name, my mom, she had a gospel group in the 90s called Predestined. And that is where I got the name from. I was able to bring them back to actually re-record some of their old songs again and to give them a spot in the movie to perform at the competition. So
family, love it. Look, and not to mention now, Aaron have 20 plus films, yes, and y'all can find some of them on Tubi. Yeah, so anyone's in particular that they can go look, because I already know, they so in love right now, Johnson family. So, help them out so they don't have to do too much.
That's definitely. You can go to Tubi. You can find Lost on Tubi. Some of the other ones are up on Amazon Prime, like Embracing the Dream, Predestined, and some of the other ones. You guys can just search up my name, Aaron Avont Johnson. You'll find them all.
That's right. Look, y'all here, age 9, just Aaron Avont Johnson. You're going to find him any and everywhere, okay? So, look, back to you, Dontrell now. We talking about this music. You do it all. We cannot let you leave here without giving us something. Give us something.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I'm gonna give you one of my staple gospel songs that just sticks with me. Lord, if I find favor in your sight, Lord, please Hear my heart's cry. I'm desperately waiting to be where you are. I cross the hardest desert. I travel near or far for your glory. I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my king. I wanna be where you are.
Yes, my God. I want to be where you are. Yes, God. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Look, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. But look, y'all. Now, look, what we got to talk about is embracing the dream. Yes. Yes, y'all. Look, Embracing the Dream. Mr. Johnson's documentary just premiered the end of January. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you.
Look, Dad, talk to us about embracing the dream.
Embracing the dream is basically it's the journey that we took with our children to let me just say this, to be a proud father, because I am a proud father. I'm talking about I'm a proud father that my background says they don't supposed to be sitting here.
Come on.
You know, my background said that I didn't qualify to have sons that would be successful like this, nor would my family be successful. My background qualifies me as a statistic, but God had other plans.
Yes.
So with that being said, we have traveled around the world because of these two young men right here. There's nothing that I won't do for my sons. And I think the main thing that if any parent can take away anything that I leave with them today, always bet on your kids, because your kids are you.
Yes.
And I'm gonna bet on me every time.
Mm-hmm.
It's been plenty of times where folks said, oh, especially and listen, can't nobody kill your dream like family. Can't nobody kill your dream like family. Because I'm pretty sure before you even got here, folk already told you, that ain't gonna work. That's far-fetched. How you gonna finance that? And the thing about it is that those are the people that God didn't talk to. He gave it to you.
Yes.
So, you know, when Aaron told me that I want to be in film, they told me, how you gonna support him in film? How you gonna do that? I had to walk away from a $62,000 a year job because he was traveling so much.
Yes.
He was 9, 10, 11 years old. He couldn't go by himself. So I had to go with him. So, you know, with that being said, now everybody's saying, oh, I'm so proud of them, but you ain't believe in them in the beginning. But now you proud.
Yes.
So, you know.
Yes. Look, y'all, that's a testimony right there, because you said, you know, hey, your background said, but God said. I don't know what the background was, but what I do know is he reclaimed his life. Okay? He reclaimed his life. And y'all, let me tell you, let me give you the sneak peek of Embracing the Dream.
They take everything had one.
The key to success is multiple attempts of failure. When we fail, we get up, dust ourselves off, process, learn, and then move forward into success.
We was young, taking on the responsibility of a group of people and their families.
Well, I started my production company at the age of 9 years old.
A couple lyrics turned into a whole song, and
they never stopped dreaming. They never stopped believing.
We're here in Chicago.
Join me, Pastor Donnie McClurkin.
I want to introduce Avont Johnson.
And I was on the phone like, hold on, you mean Bernie Sanders, the one that's running for president right now? How you go from a man running for president to the 15-year-old boy here in Miami Gardens?
And I want to introduce you to a 17-year-old who's certainly headed for Hollywood.
Aaron Johnson, he's a filmmaker.
Producer, director, 17-year-old Aaron Johnson. Johnson is a positive voice for you.
Proclaimed on yesterday, Aaron Johnson gained the city.
The Johnsons.
They're genuine, they're real.
They're resilient.
Think of the Johnsons and just get that warm, fuzzy feeling that you feel around the holidays.
Always land on their feet.
The world should see an example of Black excellence.
Entertainment, film, music, God created all things.
That's sacrifice to get to that level.
It's not the end unless you say it's the end.
Wow. Oh my God. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Congratulations. Congratulations on everything, on all of your future endeavors. And look, Aaron, let the people know how they can connect with you, book you for all the things, all the things.
Definitely. Everybody, you can follow me on all of my social media at Aaron Avont Johnson, and that's AVONT, Aaron Avont Johnson. You can also go to my website, aajpfilms.com. And about time, everything is out there. We have just gave a scholarship. We did the Yancey Scholarship, where we did a mentor session with a lot of young different creators that is coming up in this industry. And we also gave them a scholarship as well.
Wow.
So that is on behalf of our production company, Just Believe Pictures. And yes, you all listen, continue to watch Embracing the Dream, and let this be a testament that if you have a dream, if you have a vision, if you got a passion, God can make it come to pass. So
wow, y'all amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, the Johnsons, for being here today. I love you all much. Until next time, y'all be blessed, and thank you for tuning in to Reclaiming My Life.